Hey guys, welcome to the shed. As you can see today, it is just myself. Chelsea is not here. She is looking after our baby. That's super important. Sorry, I'm just moving the junk out of the way. Today we are going to do a workout, as we always do a workout. We're going to do, it's going to be 2 rounds, okay? They're going to be slightly different rounds. The first one is going to be an AMRAP, so as many rounds as possible in 10 minutes. And then the second one is going to be a Tabata. So we're only going to be doing around about, well, it's actually 14 minutes worth of work. It's going to be quite intense, particularly the Tabata should be really, really intense, really pushing the pace. We're going to run through a couple of different movements. Some kind of, I guess, calisthenic based, some jiu-jitsu based. They're going to kind of work your whole body, all right? And it's going to be a great workout. And then hopefully we'll have plenty of time at the end that we can just do a stretch off. So it's midweek. If you've been following these workouts and doing any additional training, you're probably feeling a little bit banged up. That's fine. That's to be expected. So this first round certainly is going to be a little bit slower. And there's going to be some more kind of mobility type stuff in there as well. It doesn't mean you should go slow. It just means it will take longer and you'll be working through greater ranges of movements. And then the second round for the last 4 minutes is really about pushing the pace. All right. But before we get into any of that, we're going to do a basic warm up as we always do. So the first one I want you guys to do, we're going to go here. I just want you to roll your hips from side to side. Okay. Just taking it nice and slow. Nice. So Chelsea and I did our first virtual seminar yesterday, which was actually a lot of fun. It was kind of weird having to, do everything online in that way, but I think it worked really, really well. And I feel like it was valuable for the people attended, which is great, which is the most important thing. And yeah, we're going to be hopefully doing some more of those soon. We'll see what happens. Maybe do some on our various channels as well for people. They can jump in. Who knows? Nice. Okay, now we're going to do our rocking. So loosening off the lower back, roll back, and just pull up. Try to use your arms on the way up so we're not putting any pressure on the lower back. Just trying to lubricate here. Okay. Remember to try and keep breathing the whole time. We're going to be doing round the world in the AMRAP, which are really core intensive and require a little bit of back mobility. So we're just going to spend a few moments working through that. Yeah, okay, nice. Next one, we're going to do a 90-90 stretch. So chest down, switch to the opposite side. Okay, keep it going. One side to the other. Don't try and rush through the movement. Just make it nice and fluid. Nice. Okay, now we're going to do the same movement, but this time we're going to lift our hip forwards. Okay, coming over the front of the shin. Switch to the other side. You go chest down, chest up, hip up, back down. Okay, chest down, up, hip up, one side to the other. Nice. Okay, next one we're going to do is, I completely forgotten. Oh yeah, we're going to do a rotation across. So foot coming across from one side to the other. Okay, you're just going to keep that other hand on the ground if you can. If this feels too extreme, you can just roll the hips from side to side. This is going to work exactly the same way. It just depends on how your mobility is feeling. You can obviously start with one and then start to extend the other one out. You get a little bit more work through. Nice. Switch over onto your front. We're going to do the same thing going across the opposite way. So the scorpion, so I'm reaching this up towards my hand from one side to the other. Nice. Okay. We're going to do our lunge. So we do this quite a lot. Okay, it's a nice combination. So we're going to do our lunge, chest up, dropping that back hip down. We're going to pull our front leg back straight, going into that tripod positioning. Just try to, what's that I'm looking for? Be fluid in your movement. And then a little bit slower than you think you want to go. So most people kind of like pulse through it super fast. Slow that down. But keep moving. We're going to switch to the other side. Same thing. Leg in front, leg behind. Okay, drop the knee. And I've completely forgotten how to do it. Oh, there we go. Pull back. You get those things where your brain just stops working. Okay, bring those legs. Don't have to be super wide, but just walk them from one side all the way around toward the other. Nice. Okay, we're going to go into our Cossack stretch. So pull that leg straight, walk it across to the other side. Try and stay low in the hips over the top. So I'm not coming up super high. Trying to stay as low as I can. Drop it down. Walk it across to the other side. This one movement, super important for jiu-jitsu. If you want, you can add a rotation. So this foot is going to come towards the ground here. And then I bring it across. Foot still facing forwards. Foot up to the ceiling. Okay, so I'm trying to lead with my toes to get that rotation in my hip. Okay, and here I want that stretch on the outside, and then it's going to come up from side to side. It's great to see 4 people on this today. I know a ton of people watch it throughout the day, but it's nice to have some people here live, particularly when I'm by myself. Nice. Okay, last one. Well, last 2, sorry. We're going to go hook the fingertips underneath the toes. Okay, we're going to do bootstraps. Really like these as an exercise. Okay, hook the fingers, drive it back. Just keep it going. Again, you can go slow, a little bit slower than you want. Okay. And then let's do our wide variation. Same thing, chest down, head up, and then lift it up through. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I got my list of the exercises we're going to do. First one is a 10-minute AMRAP. We've done these a ton of times. It's going to be crossover press-ups. So we're going to be here. You're going to cross your hand up. So your feet are going to stay in the same place. Down, and then I cross back the other way. Okay, so I'm getting into this cross position either time. That's 10 in total. We're then going to do round the world. So we did these a little while ago. Great exercise for like your guard retention, but also your core. You're going to bring those legs as close to the ground as you can. Trying to keep your shoulders flat. Round over your head. That is one rotation. And you're going to do 10 per side. Okay, so that's quite a lot of work. And then we're going to do sit-outs. Okay, so again, this is going to be 10 per side. You're going to be here. Sit your hip through. That's one to the other side. Try not to sit on the ground when you're doing that. And then we're going to do headstand cartwheel jump overs that we do quite a lot. So this replicates someone trying to escape when you've got to side control. If I show you this is my dummy. We decided to call him Kieran. So if I'm in side control here, he turns towards me. I jump over to the other side. I'm just jumping from one side to the other. If you don't have a dummy or a pillow or some frame of reference, just use the floor. So you're going to start, I got a line running down the floor here. Okay, you can use a belt as well. Head on the ground, I'm going to jump my feet over, switch my head, okay, from side to side again. And we're just going to do 10 of those, okay? So 10 crossovers total, and then around the world, 10 per side, 10 sit-outs per side. So that'll be 20 in total. And then headstand cartwheels for 10 minutes. It's going to be a 10-minute AMRAP. I'm going to turn the music up. Like I said, it's just me in the shed today. So I'm going to need the extra motivation. So one more time, and this is much for me, for anybody else. Crossover press-ups for 10. And then round the world, 10 each side. Sit-outs, 10 each side. Headstand jump overs, 10 each side. Here we go. We got a 5-second break. I know because we'll watch the stream back, but you can just see that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. That was my 10. Now around the world. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 on one side. This is going to be a tough one. And we're going to go 10 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Now 10 sit-outs each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jump over 10 each side, or 10 total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's one round. Whew, and it's 7:44 left. So I've done 2 minutes work. Whew, it's tough. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. I'm going to do the round of world to the other side first. This is my terrible side. No one ever passed to my left. 3, 4, back a little bit. 5, 6, 10. Oh, the core. Let me go to the other side. 2, 3, 6. Try not to get that fall that I just did. Try and control it. 9. Oh, that was tough. Sit-outs again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. And then last one, jump overs to finish our round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa. 2 rounds done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is spicy. Whew, here we go. Let's go weak side first again. Here we go. Try and really get those hips up every time. Six. We're going to the other side. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the core. Sit out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jump overs. I'm going to try and get through 4 rounds of this if I can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay, so I've got 3 minutes left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, cheeky. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back on the round of the world. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. My shoulders are hurting. Oh, so much stabilization goes into these. 5, 6, 8. Other side. Stick with me, people. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. One more. Not sure about that last one. We'll call it okay. Through to the sit-outs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hands down. Jump overs. This is to finish round 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 4 rounds done. We'll try and get through as much of the rest of it as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yes. That was 6. 30 seconds to go. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yes. Good. Now, final balls. I'm going to do one per side. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I got 4 plus 16 for the AMRAP. Okay. We're going to stop the timer for a minute. I'm going to talk you guys through the next series of exercises that we're going to do. Okay. Actually, let me set up the timer. So, we're going to pair 2 exercises, okay? First one's going to be jump squats. So I'm going to go here, touch, jump. Remember, back straight, butt back, and then lift up, try and explode up nice and high. From there, we're going to do, you can do mountain climbers, or we can do the side to side knee slide movement, okay? It's a really important movement for jiu-jitsu. We're going to put our hands down, legs straight back. From here, I'm going to jump my knee forwards, come up into like a knee slide posture. Jump back, other side, from side to side. So the goal is I'm able to switch sides when I'm fighting someone. So without the dummy, if I use this line as the center line, hands are here. I'm going to jump forwards into this knee slide. Okay, jump back here. Make sure that your knees and your feet stay facing forwards and we're not opening this out. Okay, so that's going to be our 2 rounds. Your goal, total number of reps across these rounds. Okay, and it's going to be, it should be really fast paced. Okay, and really work those legs. Okay, so total number of reps. We'll just get Kieran's arm out of the way. I'm buying for time because I just explained everything. But here we go. Jump squats are first. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I got 18. Then we're going to start our side to side movement from 18. Ready? 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 36, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36. So what we're trying to get to works the core, the shoulders a little bit, and keep the heart rate high. We're going to push it a little bit more. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. 54. Here we go again. 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 73. Back to our jump squats. Legs are starting to get a little bit tired. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. Try not to stop in round. Don't break then. Break when we're done. I'm at 91. We're just over halfway there. 110. 2 rounds of each to go. Really push the pace. Ready? Go. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Don't stop. 5, 6, 27, 28, 29. Wow. Weakness coming through there. 29. Last one. Everything you got. I don't care if your legs are burning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 138. Okay, so that 138 is what I want you to record. Okay, that number on the Tabata. All right, that's our goal for the day. I'm gonna write down before I forget. 138. There we go. So I think just under 18 reps per round. As you can see, or feel, it's a pretty good workout, okay? You know, my legs, when you get tired, the legs start to burn, and they're so important for jiu-jitsu. Like if you're passing, moving around, you don't want those legs to get tired. They need to be you need to be able to rely on them and explode every time, okay? So we started off with it was more upper body and core intensive for the first set, and then we switched it straight up to legs. Just got a message from Jazz saying that he thinks he's doing this, he's got coronavirus because his breathing's so bad. But that's the workout, guys. Okay, so we're going to spend just a few minutes now working our mobility and flexibility because we've only been going for 30 minutes. Like I said, it doesn't take a lot to get a good workout on, but we can now use this extra time to work through some problem areas. Okay, we're going to go through kind of from head to feet. Okay, working our way down. First one, grab a belt if you have a belt, or like a stick, a broom, whatever you've got. You're gonna go here, and all I want you guys to do, first round, is you're gonna keep your head forwards and just rotate your upper torso. Okay, just nice and loose. Trying to work out those shoulders a little bit. If you're interested, we're listening to a guy called Color. Puts out a ton of royalty-free music. YouTube doesn't seem to ban him for some reason. Okay, shake those arms out. I really like his stuff as well. Scramble made a great promo video for me using some of his music, which kind of put me onto it. We're still going. So yeah, Color, C-U-L-L-A-H. Next one, from here, you're gonna take those arms and you're gonna circle them up and down. Shoulder dislocations from side to side. Remember what we always talk about? Your goal is to go the same speed, okay, when we do this, and we're not staggering our arms. Okay, they should go at the same speed. Okay, and at the same duration as well. Okay, the faster you go, the easier it will be. So try to get it relatively slow. Just keep it going up and down. Nice. Good. And then shake it out again. We're going to be done with that one for a few moments. Okay, next one I want you guys to do is we're going to do our scorpions again. We're going to try to open out our chest a little bit. So hand here, other hand out. You're going to push up, try and reach up towards that hand on this side. I want you guys to go a little bit slower than you did last time. So pause in this position just for a couple of breaths. And then switch it over to the other side. Same thing. You should feel this kind of in your chest, in your arms. I find this in my arms quite a lot, more than I do in my shoulders, in all honesty. And that's due to where my flexibility is weak. Remember, try to breathe the whole time. Like right now, this is all in my forearm. You wouldn't think it, but there's so much pressure there. You can use this supporting hand just to add a little bit of rotation. And then we can switch to the other side. Nice. Okay, now from here, we're going to go into this low squat position. Hands facing forwards. Slide your hips away. Okay, round your back, and then pull your elbows away from you here. And you should feel a stretch like in your shoulders across the front of your chest. And just relax. Good, and bring it back. Okay, now we're going to work the spinal bits. We're going to do that leg hug again. I told you before, I really love this exercise. I find it really helps me open out my ribs more than the hamstring flexibility. So chest connected to your thighs, head down, slide it away, and then breathe into those ribs. Really try to open it up. Relax there, very nice. Okay, we're going to come up onto our this side lunge position. Okay, from here, hands going to go to the ground. You're going to reach across, really stretch out, and then you're going to switch to the other side, trying to stretch off the sides, and then again the other side, and then again. And again. One more time. Switch to the other leg. Same thing. Stretch out. Push this supporting leg away from you, so really stretch it through. And then come over. Slide it down. Keep that this hip in line over here. Don't let it sag back. And then go to the other side. Nice. Okay, just relax there for a few seconds. Okay, we're going to go into this this low lunge position. Okay, both hands can go to the floor, and you're just going to drop down, pulse it out straight here. Just pulse it for a few seconds. Okay, now you're going to reach back, grab the toes with your opposite hand. So this is my left hand, right leg. and drop that hip down. Keeping that chest up, sink into the space. If you need to take your arm out a little bit more so you fall into it, that's fine. Good, nice. Okay, we do that one more time. So again, just pulse. Just straightening and relaxing that knee. Doesn't need to touch the ground. And then drop. Grab that foot. Pull it in. Relax the hip and breathe. You have to feel where you need that stretch. Nice, and we're going to switch to the other leg. Same thing, pulsing first. Just straightening that leg, trying to straighten the hamstrings, then dropping the knee. Okay, knee to the ground, grab hold of those toes, drop that chest down, and breathe. Again, try and hunt for that space that you need to stretch. Find out where your body needs to be. As for me, is right here. Okay, same thing, hands to the ground, and then pulse. Good, okay, and then pull that leg back in, dropping it down again, find that space. There we go. Nice. And just relax there. Okay. Next one, we're going to do, we're actually going to do a full pigeon. So we're going to drop here, try and connect that front heel to your hip. Okay, you're going to chest down, reach those arms away. You can be on the toes here or top of the foot, but keep it engaged. And just rest in this position. Just going to scratch my nose. You guys don't need to do that bit. And then you're going to walk your hands back, lift it up, try and sink into this. So this is my right leg, try and sink into your right butt cheek. And then just chest down again. One more time. Walk it up and sink. And then relax from there. Switch it to the other leg. Same thing. Walk that leg back. So I'm kind of pulsing it through. Connect it to the hip. Open that knee. Hands are going to go forward. Try and be flat. And take big, deep breaths. Try not to hold your breath. And then walk it back. Okay, try and sink again. We're going to sink that left butt cheek down towards the ground. And then arms out. One more time. And then walk it back. Nice. And bring it through underneath. Okay, our last stretch. As always, we're going to do our straddle stretch. Okay, as I always say, I got this from my buddy Rob Nagier over at Elite Flexibility. One of my favorite stretches. Find it very, very challenging a lot of the time. Keep your toes up towards the ceiling so they're going straight up. You're trying to pull them back to your shins. Okay, I normally start with my strong leg, but today I'm going to start with my weaker leg. You're going to reach your hand and you're going to put it, so I'm going to bring it in so you guys can see, I'm going to put it to the outside of my little toe over here. Okay, and that's job is to keep the foot square and pull it back in. So we're here, I reach, I extend, and I'm just going to hold this. What will happen is your body's going to fight you in this position, okay? It's going to be like tense and like not willing to give, and then you'll see, you won't see, but you'll probably feel it, that your foot will relax and you can pull your toes back in further. Okay, and you just keep doing that. And you see how you might be able to just see it, that my toes or my foot is coming closer in towards my shin. And then you start to get the stretch once you've got that relaxation here. So try and face directly towards it. This other supporting leg, straight up to the ceiling. You can lean with your chest. Nice. We're going to switch it over to the other side. Same thing. Grab the outside. If you need to, you can bend your leg a little bit to get the catch. Then straighten it back out. Pull those toes up. Other leg stays straight towards the ceiling. You're going to hold. Keep pulling those toes back in. Trying to press the heel forwards. When your foot relaxes, just maintain that tension. There we go. Then I got that stretch, and suddenly it's way more painful. I'm not going to say painful, uncomfortable. Nice. Okay, just stay in this position, relax for a few seconds. Okay, if you want, you can press a little bit further forwards and then just hang out here so you're getting a little bit more of a hip stretch. You see, I still have these gaps that just because my hamstrings are so big. That's why my legs can't go straight along the ground. It's got nothing to do with my flexibility. Or it could be my calves are so big. I don't know. One of the two anyway. Okay, guys. So we're going to finish there. We've been going 45 minutes or so. Okay, like I said, that was a good, intense workout. And it's allowed us just to focus a little bit more on some other flexibility areas. I hope you guys found that useful. We're going to do another one of these again tomorrow. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys all very, very soon. False.